Can't lose here.
Hi guys, this is Sabiasobi, and today we're going to go through some tips when fighting the game's last boss in Dragon Star Varnir. Well, at least technically the last boss for the final chapter. Now previously I made a guide on how to get the true ending for Dragon Star Varnir, including the right choices you need to make for each chapter. I'm going ahead and putting a link to the guide up above in case you're interested. Of course, prior to getting the game's ending, you will need to beat the last boss, which is the Dragon Star itself, Varnir. Now I'd say that the Dragon Varnir is probably the toughest pure boss fight so far up to this point in the game. It's not quite as annoying as those mob fights where you have several dragons summoning more powerful enemies, but it is tough simply because Varnir has a ton of HP and can also easily take down one of your team members in one turn. Fortunately, your character should be more powerful at this point and have better stats as well as access to useful skills. By the way, this guide is based on my first attempt at Varnir, plus I haven't been grinding as much ever since I became responsible for overseeing the Little Sisters, so my character skills and loadouts might be different from some of you folks. However, there are some things that I believe should be universally useful to everyone. First is that Varnir is weak to the darkness element. With apologies to Charlie Murphy. Rick James, man. As such, you'll want to equip every character in your team with your most powerful dark spell at this point in the game. In my case, it was Dark Zone, which all your members should have access to thanks to beating the Sophie tier boss from Chapter 10. Karikaro, whose natural element is darkness, was especially powerful for me in this boss fight. I actually built up my Karikaro as a glass cannon of sorts, and she had the lowest defense and HP in my team, but the highest attack value since I equipped her with skills like Offense Super Enhance and Mage's Power, so she can do some crazy damage, especially in dragon form. I also equipped her with the Charm of the Dark God. This boosts dark magic power by 20%, which helps Karikaro do even more damage against Varnir. Speaking of dragon form, this fight will go a lot easier if you have your front line ready to transform early in the fight. I actually tried to do that myself, but I got caught by some random dragon in the dungeon before this fight, so my characters were forced to transform. As a result, I entered this fight with close to empty dragon gauges for my main attackers, Zephy, Karikaro, and Charlotta, which made the fight go longer than it should have otherwise. Anyway, the first part of the battle is the most dangerous because Varnir has access to all of its skills. The one you especially want to watch out for is Starlight, which hits 8 times and pretty much guarantees that its target will die if the character also gets targeted by Varnir more than once during the same turn with other attacks. As such, you'll want to start the fight by buffing your party while debuffing Varnir to increase your chances of survival. Soul Boost, for example, increases the physical and magic defense of your entire active party by 40%. Conversely, Attack Crush lowers Varnir's attack and magic by 20%, while Defense Crush lowers Varnir's defense by 40% for the entire fight. One especially useful buff is a physical skill that every JoJo fan will love called Ora Ora Aura. I see what you did there, Idea Factory. Anyway, Ora Ora Aura allows a party member to buff his or herself with a 150% increase in physical defense, magical defense, and magical attack for 3 turns, which is a great bonus. You especially want to use this on the turn before a character turns into a dragon to really boost their damage. Your entire party actually gets access to this skill after you beat the 4-headed Zanegil's boss, which is a story fight so it's not missable. I think it happens in the same chapter as Varnir though, so make sure you don't forget to equip it for every team member afterwards. Since Varnir can hit pretty hard in one turn, healing skills are a must. This includes single target spells like Great Healing and group healing spells like Heal Party. I make sure each party member has at least one of those spells so I can heal when I want to and with the character that I want. You normally want characters in dragon mode to attack, for example, and leave the healing to someone who's not transformed. You will also want to have a resurrection spell, especially for the early part of the fight when Varnir has access to his most dangerous attacks. Personally, I put either full relief or even relief if you're short on points on every character so I can resurrect regardless of which party member goes down. Every party member gets access to full relief and great healing after beating the boss Gain Zora from Chapter 7, I believe. Another tip is to scatter your team by using a formation like Thunder Force. This prevents multiple members from being hit by a row hitting attack like Hellfire Breath. Now let's go over Varnir's moves. First is Great Healing, which allows Varnir to recover HP. While this doesn't damage your party, it can be annoying because it prolongs the fight. Fortunately, you can seal it, which I'll talk about more later. Then you've got Great Spear, which is a single target attack. This is one of its least threatening attacks, so I actually like it when Varnir uses it. Star Hammer, on the other hand, also hits one target, but does so 4 times, so I consider it a bigger threat. Next is Hellfire Breath, which can hit an entire row. By separating your team into different planes, however, it makes the attack only hit one target, making it one of the more least threatening attacks unless your witch has a fire weakness. Star of Destruction, on the other hand, hits the entire team regardless if they're separated or not. This can be a bit of an issue because it can make the next move I'm discussing even more dangerous. I'm talking about that Starlight move I mentioned earlier, which can hit a single target 8 times for massive giant enemy crab levels of damage. Like I said, this is easily Varnir's most dangerous attack because it makes a character more susceptible to falling down if that same character also happens to be hit by Varnir's other attacks during the same turn. Fortunately, this is one of the moves that can be sealed as well, so let's go over that right now. Basically, I start out by attacking Varnir's lower segment. Taking this part down seals Great Healing, which means Varnir can no longer recover HP. It also seals Star of Destruction, which takes out an attack that can hit your entire team regardless of position. Next up, I target Varnir's middle segment. This is the part that allows Varnir to do that super dangerous Starlight move, so it's a good idea to take it out. Once you defeat both of those parts, the fight becomes much easier as you only have to deal with moves like Great Spear, Hellfire Breath, and Star Hammer. Star Hammer, which hits 4 times, can still be a bit of a pain, but it's definitely more preferable than dealing with Starlight. Anyway, those are my tips for beating the Dragon Star boss, Varnir. So what methods do you use when fighting this boss? As always, please feel free to share any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section. In the meantime, here is the full Varnir boss fight. Once again, this is Tabiasobi, and thank you for watching.
I see.
Ready? I'll make you disappear.
Get ready.
Disappear. Burn. Show me your power. Wither away. Can't die here.
My turn. Hang in there.
We're just getting started. Take this.
Let's go. Try not to fall. I'll do my best. I'm leaving it to you. Leave it to me.
My turn. Okay?
Thank you.
Not yet. Disappear. Let there be light. Burn.
My turn. Just hold on!
Thanks. Ready? Let's switch out. Leave it to me.
Thanks! My turn! Take this!
Let's go. My turn. Defend.
Endure. Wither away. Not yet. It's over.
I sense the dragon! Power of the dragon! The power flowing! Time to finish this! Prepare yourself!
Leave it to me. Do your best. Leave the rest to me. Don't underestimate me. I have to do better. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself.
I see.
I can feel the heartbeat. I'm not scared. Switch! Leave it to me. What do you think?
Thanks!
You saved me.
Get ready! Prepare yourself!
Disappear. Fear me. Endure. Wither away.
Sorry, guys.
My turn. Let's switch out. Leave it to me.
We're just getting started.
I can feel the heartbeat. This is the dragon inside. I can't afford to run. You're gonna die now.
Let's go! Just hold on!
Thanks. You saved me.
My turn!
my best. Don't underestimate me.
Let there be light. Fear me. Endure. Wither away. Get ready. Prepare yourself.
It hurts.
Thanks.
You saved me. I'll do my best. Don't underestimate me. I'm not scared.
Thanks.
You saved me.
Get ready. Take this.
The dragon inside my stomach. Eat this. Going in for the kill. My turn. Don't underestimate me.
Disappear. Burn. Show me your power. Let there be light. Let's go.
The dragon inside my stomach. Lend me your strength. This power. I will protect everyone. I'm leaving it to you. Leave it to me. One.
Let's go. Burn. Show me your power. Disappear. Fear me.
My turn. Please work.
Right
Let's
through
go.
'em. Tap.
2, 1. Leave it to me. Eat this.
I can still go. Tap.
My turn. Eat this.
Let's go. Prepare yourself. Show me your power. Disappear. Fear me. Endure.
I won't forgive you. Let's go. You all right?
Thanks.
Leave it to me.
sense the dragon!
Leave it to me. One.
Let there be light. Burn. Show me power. Disappear.
Let's go. One.
Thanks! I sense the dragon! Power of the dragon! The power flowing! Time to finish this! Prepare yourself! Run through 'em! I'll devour you!
I'm not scared.
Thanks!
Burn. Endure. Let there be light. Fear me.
The dragon. It's coming. My turn.
Thanks! My turn! Take this!
Let's go. Switch. Leave it to me. Dragon! It's coming! Cursed dragon! Damn you! Lend me your strength! I'm ready to kill! We made it somehow!